We're going to talk a little bit about time this morning, and particularly what we consider wasted time. Maybe there's a portion of your life and you look back over it and you think, I wasted so much time then. There were so many things I should have been doing, or I found myself caught up in a lifestyle or situations or circumstances that allowed too many years to go by. And I now look back and feel like those were wasted years or wasted time. And although it's true we can never go back and redo that time or make different choices or whatever, it's in the past, it's part of our history. But God does tell us that we can redeem that time. In Colossians chapter 4 and verses 5 and 6, listen to what the Word of God says this morning. Walk in wisdom towards them that are without, redeeming the time. And let your speech be always with grace, seasoned with salt, that you may know how you ought to answer every man. We see our life in bits and pieces and seasons and categories and years. We think, okay, those were productive years and those were wasteful years. But the Bible bears this out, and this is what I want to encourage you with today. No time is wasted time if it can be redeemed to help someone else. The word redeem here this morning means simply to rescue from loss. And so when you look at your life, whatever you've gone through, whatever situation that was at that moment that you consider that to be wasted time, since the Bible also says that there is nothing new under the sun and no temptation has ever come to you that hasn't come to someone else, then by reasoning, it lets us know that there is somebody right now, even in your circle of influence, that is probably going through the same things that you went through in those years. And the best way to redeem that time, to bring it back from loss, to make it feel like that it wasn't wasted time, is to use that experience to help someone else. God has either brought somebody into your life or He will bring somebody into your life. And you will almost see a mirror image of yourself at that time in your life. And the Lord is saying here, those are without, those who may not be believers yet, those who may not be Christians, or those who may just be not walking with the Lord right now in their life. They need a word from you. And let your speech be with grace, seasoned just right, that you may give them the correct answer. So you don't need to speak to them as someone who is condemning them. You speak to them as one who understands, because you've been there. You've walked that life. You've walked that journey. You've thought about how many times in your life you felt like that was wasted time. But then all of a sudden, when you invested into someone else, when your experience can help bring somebody through those years in their life, then you can look at it and say, that wasn't wasted time after all. The Lord used my life, my experience, to help someone else. So I pray a blessing over you today. I pray that you will not see any part of your life as wasted time, but that you will use that time to encourage, uplift, and bless someone else. Just take a little time today and spend a little time with Jesus. and ask Him, Lord, how do I use what I feel like was my wasted years to help someone else today? God will help you. God will give you an answer. God will put somebody in your life that you need to bless with your experience. Be safe. Be strong. And be blessed. Be a person today who says, my life was not wasted because I can help somebody else because of what I've gone through. Pray that you're blessed with Morning Moments with Jesus. Pray that you're passing it on to someone who can glean from this word today. God bless you. You have a great day.